What is up, you guys? This is JP, and today's video is going to be one tip to help you guys continue to make progress in strength and hypertrophy. A lot of the times I see people in the gym, and this is probably one of the most constant mistakes I see people in the gym do, is they rotate exercises out. They'll switch out exercises week by week or sometimes from workout to workout, thinking that they're making progress. And this isn't so much of an issue with the evidence-based fitness community. This is more of an issue of the people who maybe don't dabble in it as much, you know? And again, sometimes it's with the evidence-based fitness community too, but it's mainly people who aren't so much into that. So for anyone watching, this is mainly aimed towards you. But a lot of people will have a certain couple of exercises. They'll do an exercise. For example, they'll do goblet squats. Then, you know, a couple days later, they'll not do goblet squats, and then they'll just completely not do goblet squats at all. And then they'll do a leg press. And then, you know, later on, they'll skip both those exercises in the next workout, and then they'll do leg extensions. So they'll pretty much have a different leg exercise every day, and they think that because they're going hard on each of these exercises and they're switching these exercises, that they're going to continue to make progress. While you probably will make some progress doing this, because hopefully you guys are training hard enough to make progress and you're doing enough volume to make progress, the main issue is that people think, hopefully they're not doing this because of the muscle confusion, because that's been totally debunked. Muscle confusion is not true, total myth. You can't confuse your muscles. Your muscles only understand mechanical tension and the amount of stimulus you get to that mechanical tension. So, but if you're doing it for another reason, let's just say it's not muscle confusion. Let's just say you think that you're trying to hit different parts of the muscle and you're constantly switching exercises, understand that you're not able to track progressive overload over the long term if you're constantly changing exercises all the time and you're not really tracking how you're progressing those specific exercises. Now, for a few of you who are saying, well, I do switch exercises a lot, but I'm tracking it and I'm making sure that I'm using heavier weights or doing more reps or doing something more the next time properly, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who are switching it, and it's like, you can even ask yourself these questions right now. Are you writing these things down? Are you writing down how much weight you're using per how many sets? And next time you're doing that specific exercise, are you increasing the volume that you're doing? Are you increasing the intensity? Are you trying to progress? If you're not, hopefully you will start doing that. But one tip I can give you to kind of surpass that, so you can kind of combine the two, is obviously if you're a power lifter, you should be doing the squat, the bench, and the deadlift and progressing in those. But if you're not a power lifter and you're just lifting for general strength or hypertrophy, what I recommend is you pick a few good compound exercises that you like doing. Again, if you're a power lifter, that's already chosen for you. Same thing with anyone who has a sport. But a general lifter, pick a few good exercises that you like doing. For example, you could pick for the upper body, you could pick pull-ups, you could pick the bench press, and you could pick the overhead press, and you could pick some form of row. And then for the legs, you could pick a barbell back squat, and you could pick a deadlift. These 6 exercises. Now, implement these 6 exercises into your program, and you don't even need 6. You could probably pick like 3 or 4 and keep those as a staple into your workout program and implement some form of progression on those exercises. If you don't know what I'm talking about, simply just try to add weight week to week on those exercises. Every once in a while, maybe every 6 to 8 weeks, you can take a deload week or an easy week and then continue to just add weight on those exercises. Is that simple. You can look up beginner progressions or intermediate progressions online, apply those progressions on those staple exercises. You want to keep those staple. Now, if you want to vary them a tiny bit, those staple exercises, you can. Maybe a back squat, you could switch to like a pin squat or something, or a deadlift to some other form. But if you're okay with keeping those exercises the same and it keeps your adherence high, just keep those exercises similar. Now, for the other part of your workout, you can rotate those exercises, because I'm sure that if you were doing that to begin with, it was probably something you enjoyed doing. So if you're able to rotate those other exercises out, 1, it increases adherence, and 2, that exercise variety that you're getting is going to promote a well-balanced physique. And studies show that when you do a variety of exercises, it can promote even development of a specific muscle. And in one study, it was shown in the quads, that when they had exercise variety, all 4 heads of the quads were kind of more evenly developed than when the individual just did one specific exercises and only stuck with that one exercise. So again, you're kind of getting the best of both worlds. So if you're that person that's just constantly switching out exercises from workout to workout and you're not tracking progression, what I recommend, like I said, to recap, is just pick a few good exercises, keep those as a staple, and pretty much do whatever you want with the rest of the workout. That'll increase that adherence and you'll get better gains in the long run. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.